All right. In other news this morning, we are learning that the Canadian government is turning to our counterparts south of the border for help with Chinese trade issues. Hayley Woodin with Business in Vancouver is joining us now with more on that. So, Hayley, what exactly are they asking for?
It's unclear what kind of cooperation Canada is looking for, but we do know Canadian officials have approached high-ranking officials south of the border, including U.S. Secretary of State and the U.S. Trade Representative. The argument from the Canadian perspective is that the U.S. is obliged to help, given that it was an American arrest warrant that triggered Canada's detention of Huawei CFO Meng Wanzhou. We've also heard that Canadian officials are saying that if the U.S. doesn't help Canada, they could expect less cooperation from Canada when it comes to Canada-U.S. trade issues. We'll see if this leads anywhere. Of course, the U.S. itself is dealing with a number of issues with China, so we'll see if they're able to lend any helping hands to Canada.
Got it. And we have first quarter results from Air Canada. What does it show?
Shows that the company actually had a fairly strong first quarter despite some challenges. Analysts were expecting a loss, but instead we saw the company post $345 million in net income, up from about a $200 million loss last year. Helping that, of course, new records for revenue. And the company also managed to mitigate the impact of the grounding of MAX 737 jets. 24 of its jets were affected, but it says that by the end of the quarter, it managed to secure about 98% of its fleet and avoid as much disruption as possible.